with another video, and it is the end of the month, so of course that means May favorites for all of the YouTube community, and I am no different. So anyway, I wanted to just share a couple of my favorite things that I've had this month. I've got a little bit of beauty, I've got kind of a fashion-ish item, and then I also have kind of a random thing, and then I have two people that I wanted to share with you. The item that I have is actually a foundation, and for those of you who followed my blog for a long time, you'll know kind of the backstory. I have been a die-hard Chanel Matte Lumia fan from way back, and the bastards discontinued it. Some of you are going, oh, but you could still get it. I don't really want to order it. I don't want to go on Amazon and like take the risk that it's fake, and it's really expensive anyway. I kind of wanted to find a more bargain beauty replacement rather than trying to find the Matte Lumia again. So this first item has sort of been my, well, it has been, it's been my go-to foundation. Really oily T-zone, which is just such a pain. So essentially I like just a really matte finish foundation because it sort of keeps down the oil for me, and I just really like the way it looks. So enough rambling, let me show you. I brought two because right now I'm using two different colors, but it is the Revlon Color Stay Whipped, and it's in the glass jar, and it looks like this inside. And you know, the con to this obviously is it is a glass jar, so not really travel friendly, so keep that in mind. We have been traveling a lot, my husband and I took this with me, and it just was sort of a gloopy mess. Traveling cross country to Oklahoma, and then this past weekend we celebrated our first wedding anniversary, and we had a blast. We went to Monterey, and I took this with me, and it's just a pain in the ass to travel with, but it's such a good product that it's kind of worth the sacrifice of it being able to finish. I still feel like it looks natural enough, but that I look polished. I almost feel a little bit of airbrushed look to it, so I really like it. The next item is, I call it a palette, but it's more like a quad, and actually it's not even a quad because there's 5, so I guess, is it a quint? I don't know. But it's this one from NYX, and it's called the 11 Florence Quint. I don't know. And it looks like this, and it is called Meet My Romeo, and I love it. I love the little bow detail too right here. I don't know if you can see by my big head, but right there we go. And it's just been something that I have been reaching for every single day. I have used this for the past month like crazy. When we were traveling, you know, you don't want to take every single piece of makeup that you have in your repertoire, and you want to travel as lightly as possible. And I didn't want to take like 10 million different palettes. I didn't want to take 10 million different little individual eyeshadows to reach kind of the same result. So I got this from Ulta, and it has completely blown my mind how many different color combinations I can get from this one little palette. So you've got a matte color here, you've got kind of a darker shade up here, and then you've got a matte. It's not really, there's a little bit of shimmer to it, and then a couple of shimmery shades here. So I'll swatch them for you. This is this one right here. There's that one. So you can see there's maybe more like a satin sheen is the best way to describe it. Then we'll go in here. So there's that one. And then I'll go into the matte brown, and I'll say this, they are so buttery. They blend like a dream. They almost sort of remind me of the consistency of the Wet n Wild eyeshadows. Really buttery, really blendable, work really well with other eyeshadows, and just are super neutral and versatile. This was between $6 and $8 at Ulta, so totally nice, totally versatile, really neutral, Works with all kinds of eye colors. You can do it more natural. You can go more dramatic for a really smoked out, smudgy eye. Totally. Last beauty item is more like a skincare item. I did a blog post on this quite a while back, based on a video that I watched of Tanya Burr's. Because I have such oily skin, my skin is just usually in shambles. I usually don't have the best skin. It's why I wear makeup. It's why I like a full coverage foundation, because I just hate that people can see it. It really bothers me. But she recommended the La Roche-Posay Effaclar Duo. It's the dual action acne treatment. And I'll tell you, I bought into the hype of the video. I did a lot of reading. Before I buy anything, I don't know about you guys, but I do a lot of research. I kind of read up on things, kind of check it out. And I did a lot of research on this, and I mean, everyone boasts about the amazingness. Can you hear my kitty? I'm gonna let him in. Come on, Daddy. Come on. Come here. Come see Mama. He's a good boy. My boy cat Noah just decided to come in and chat makeup with us. Hi, big boy. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So everyone who talked about this was totally right. This stuff is amazeballs. I wouldn't say that it totally cleared up my face in any way, shape, or form. What it did do was completely get rid of the blackheads on my nose. Miracle. I know, it's amazing, right? And definitely lightened up some of the darker spots. And you're being very rude and interrupting. Cleaned up a lot of the hyperpigmentation that I had from past acne scars. So if you're looking for kind of a nice spot treatment, I highly recommend this. I got this at Walgreens on sale for like $26, but I think that it retails for somewhere around $30, $35. So it is pricey, but a little goes a long way, and I've had this for quite a while, so it's money well spent as far as I'm concerned. The next item, let me let the prince out. Hang on. Go on, you. Go, go, go. The next item that I have is more of like a fashion item, sort of, or an accessory, I guess. My birthday was in March. I turned 36. Whoop, whoop. Love it. And 30 is the new 20 as far as I'm concerned. My parents asked me what I wanted for my birthday. I couldn't think of a single thing that I needed. So my dad said, you know, well, what do you want? Like, if you couldn't buy something yourself, what would you want? And I blame this on my friend Heidi, who I went to high school with. And I'll link her below. She's an amazing lady. And let me just say, she's a fox. Everything looks good on her. Her hair is amazing. Her makeup always looks phenomenal. Ugh. She wears aviators like nobody's business. And so I told my dad, you know what I really want? Ray-Ban aviators. I've always wanted a pair of really nice luxury sunglasses. It's not something I would buy for myself. Let's do this. So I got them. So this is them. This is the case that they come in. And I got the large frame silver in the polarized, the gray, not the mirrored. I will put the model number down below if you're interested, but basically they're just the iconic, you know, slick aviators. So this is what they look like on. And I just think that they take any kind of outfit and just take it up to the next level. They're amazing. There's kind of a funny story that I'll tell really quick. 2 weeks, just shy of 2 weeks after my birthday, my mom was giving a speech at a university with Dr. Condoleezza Rice. And I was invited, and my dad was there, and as I'm running late, as usual, I'm hurriedly trying to get down the stairs to this gymnasium, and I've got the sunglasses on my face, and like out of nowhere, this guy just T-bones me. He like jumps out of his seat and like knocks me over. My glasses go flying off my face. Before I can even realize what's happened, I'm turning to see the guy stepping on my sunglasses. They're smashed. The bar that goes around your eye was completely flush with the lens, so it's totally flattened and like gouged the lenses. Oh my God, I was devastated. I couldn't even concentrate on my mom's speech. She did phenomenal, but I was so distracted by my sunglasses. So took him to Sunglass Hut. They said they couldn't do anything for me. They could give me like half off a new pair. Okay. My dad says, why don't you call Ray-Ban and see if you can get a replacement lens? Great idea. I call Ray-Ban, which is owned by Luxottica. Shout out to Luxottica and shout out to Megan who works there in the customer service. Amazing. She says, why would you, when did you get these? How long ago? And I said, just like shy of 2 weeks. My birthday was March 9th. She goes, oh my gosh, go back into Sunglass Hut. They have this policy. It's a no questions asked. They'll give you all your money back or exchange the glasses and you're done with it. No money out of pocket. Anyway, Luxottica kicks ass. I love them. They're amazing. They were so nice to me and they were going to make it happen no matter what. So there was much more to that story, but that's the short version. Is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And I happen to have one right here. I have been obsessed with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches this month. I don't know what it is, but it just hits all the notes for me. I love a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich on white bread. I don't know what it is, but I have had one every day for the last month, and today is no different. So shout out to peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Thumbs up if you love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches as much as I do. The last two items are not actually items, they're people. Kinsey Schofield, if you haven't heard of her, she's just a Twitter maven. She's got more followers than Jesus Christ himself, and she's amazing. And I will also say she's also a fox. She's a social media guru. She's hilarious. She's young. She's hip. She's fresh. She's friends with like P. Diddy. She's awesome. And she's really, really nice to her followers. She always tries to like talk to people. She's just a cool chick. So I will link her website and YouTube channel below. I love her. If you're kind of into like pop culture and social media and celebrity stuff, Kins is your girl. I love person. And last thing on my favorite, and her YouTube channel is LL42863. I love her. I love her. I love her. I love her. She's real. She's honest. She's feisty. She's adorable. If you kind of like sit down, turn the camera on, start rolling, chit chat type of videos, Lori is for you. I love her style, and I don't necessarily mean fashion style, though she does buy really great clothes. I'm just talking her vibe. She's so cool. She seems so real. She's not fake. She doesn't lie to you. If she doesn't like something, she straight up says, nope, no good, didn't like it, don't get it. She tells great stories. She's a single mom. She's raising a young son by herself. She just gets it. She's just a neat lady. She tells really funny stories. She, like I said, she's single, so she's dating, and she's got a fear of like amputees, people who don't have, you know, hands and legs. And so she's telling these funny stories about how she went on 2 separate dates with 2 separate guys who both were missing a hand. I didn't do the story justice. She tells it so great. I was dying. I was laughing so hard in my hotel room watching her video on my iPad. I couldn't even, David was like, what are you watching? Highly recommend subscribing to Kinsey and to Lori immediately. So that, my friends, concludes the May favorites. I know it was a lot of jibber jabber and eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but there's always time for that, right? And as always, if you have some May favorites, do a video response. I would love to see them. This is the kind of stuff that I love watching. And if not, just let me know in the comments below what it is that you loved for the month of May, what you continue to be loving into June. Holy crap, where did the time go? And I think that's it. I will talk to you all in my next video, kittens. Thanks for stopping by.